March Madness has now finally arrived. Yes, this is my return of the March Madness tournament predictions for the third consecutive year, the road to the 2023 Final Four in Houston. Let me see there if you go to tournament challenge. If you go to men's tournament challenge, then comment down below. If you get men's tournament challenge, we'll find out each team will win here. Two prizes if you get men's tournament challenge. If we get here the men's tournament challenge, if you get there, if you get to join in the link in the description, we'll find out more. Let's get started. So this is the 2023 NCAA March Madness has now finally arrived. After 12 time ago, each and third time in a row, and this is the third straight year in this 2021 March Madness again, except 2020 got cancelled. Now we're gonna make March Madness tournament once again. Comment down below who thinks gonna win. We'll find out who are gonna win each team. Let's get started. Let's start off with the Alabama Crimson Tide and the winner of Texas A&M Corpus Christi, or what's this, SMO? I know it might be his name. As we're gonna do number one, Alabama will win. I think my Alabama will start off this year. The number one seed, like college football style, into one teams. I think we can find it here. Maryland and West Virginia. I'm gonna go Mountaineers will win over Maryland. I think Maryland has not been strong enough. West Virginia very well so far in this tournament, so I'm gonna go Mountaineers. San Diego State vs Charleston. I'm gonna go Aztecs win that one. Charleston has a good team to fight. I mean the team we're gonna go Charleston. I don't want a Charleston. Virginia and Foreman. Foreman makes his first NCAA tournament in 43 years after getting revenge by Chattanooga. Virginia back in the tournament after a 1-year absence. So I'm gonna go the Cavaliers over the Foreman. Virginia Cavs are gonna win this one. Next up we got the Creighton vs NC State, and yes, my favorite team Creighton is in the 6th seed after they lose in the Big East tournament by Saver. And I'm gonna my favorite team easy to win. I'm gonna go Creighton Blue Jays will win over NC State, and because the Creighton Blue Jays easy win in the number 6 seed, take care of the business there. And we got the Baylor and UCSB. I'm gonna go the Bears win this game. If you get the Baylor Bears, I want to make it there, as we're gonna go Baylor Bears. Missouri and Utah State. I'm gonna go the Aggies of Utah State are gonna upset Missouri Tigers. Utah State was a very good team and it happened. I'm gonna see. So I'm gonna go Utah State. Arizona versus Princeton. I'm gonna go Arizona will win and hope that they get revenge this weakness. If we go Matt there itself. Now, next up we got the round of 32 in South region. We got Alabama and West Virginia. I'm gonna go Alabama will win. Alabama, each team is finding out there and then we're gonna go and each team in Alabama. I'm gonna go to Crimson Tide. San Diego State and Virginia. I'm gonna go to Virginia will win. And the Virginia good team. What wants to happen? I never seen that before. I'm gonna go Virginia will win this game. I love Virginia. Creighton versus Baylor. I'm gonna upset there because my favorite team, Creighton Blue Jays, are gonna upset Baylor. I mean, it's a good team, Creighton. Creighton fans are Baylor beating Creighton. So I'm gonna go the Blue Jays win that one. Utah State and Arizona. I'm gonna go Arizona will win. Arizona great team. They won a Pac-12 tournament over UCLA. So that means an Arizona good team here. So I'm gonna go the Wildcats there. Sweet 16 the sub-region is on the line. Alabama versus Virginia. I'm gonna go Crimson Tide. Crimson Tide was going down in an easy win. So I'm gonna go with the Crimson Tide. Creighton versus Arizona. And I'm not gonna do Creighton win. I'm gonna do Arizona wins. Because Arizona, each team, other team in Arizona. So I'm gonna go with the Arizona Wildcats and road. At the final spot for the South Region Elite 8, we got Alabama and Arizona. I'm gonna pick Arizona will win. Heading to the Final Four. Up next, we're going to the Midwest region. We got Houston versus Northern Kentucky. Northern Kentucky makes a return in the NCAA tournament since 2019. Houston makes return as the number one seed, makes the first number one seed since the 1980s era. So I'm gonna go the Cougars win. I don't sure it might be in the coin flip challenge editions. Many teams are gonna go. I'm gonna go Houston, Auburn, and Iowa. I'm gonna give Auburn will win over Iowa. Auburn each team there I'm gonna do it man. So I'm gonna go Auburn will win. Miami versus Drake. I'm gonna go Miami will win because Miami is good team. I'm in each team of Miami here, and so I'm gonna go the Miami Hurricanes. Indiana versus Kent State. I'm gonna go Indiana will win. Indiana very defense. They're happening. Right, so I'm gonna happen here. So I'm gonna go Indiana will win. Iowa State versus the winner of the Mississippi State or Pittsburgh. I'm gonna go Mississippi. Iowa State will win. Here's the check the stats there. There's no stats for Mississippi State, and only the points opponent is 62.8. So that'll happen. Never do this. Iowa State will win. Safer versus the Kansas State. Kansas State makes their first NCAA tournament. I don't know why the NCAA tournament which team each other to find out. So I'm gonna go. The Musketeers will win over Kansas State. Let's see the stats again. And the point guard average has 68.9, 74.1 for the Sabres. So I'm gonna go the Sabre win. Penn State versus Texas A&M, and finally Penn State makes its first NCAA tournament. Man, since 2011 and the return to decade after a long time no see, Texas A&M makes its return to the tournament. So I'm gonna team and check out the stats right there. We get a 68.4 opponent and a 66.2. Each team will go. I'm gonna go Penn State will win. Penn State is easy. It might be your Penn State. So I'm gonna go to Penn State will win. Texas will over Colgate. Texas have been never seen the Texas number 2 seed, the highest in the win the Big 12 tournament. I'm gonna go the Longhorns. Since round of 32 of the Midwest region, there's no Kansas are not in the Midwest region because of the outside the West region. Some of them were later now. Houston versus Auburn. I'm gonna go Houston right there. Houston good team and they're very happy. Houston is the sweetest and they're very happy. I'm gonna go the Cougars. Indiana and Miami. I'm gonna go Hoosiers win. Indiana good teams right there as the Indiana they won and straight. Yet them a straight team. So now I'm gonna take care of business. I'm gonna go Indiana will win. Iowa State was a saver. I'm gonna go Saver will win. And Texas will win over Penn State. Houston and now Sweet 16. Houston and Indiana. I'm gonna go Houston will win. And then the Saver versus Texas. Let's check out those stats. 74.1% and then 67.4%, which I'm gonna go Texas Longhorns will win over Saver. And for the Final Four spot, I'm gonna go the Cougars will win over Texas. Up next, we're going to East Region. Purdue versus the winner of the Texas Southern and Fairleigh Dickinson. And this is to notice this because the Fairleigh Dickinson have won the neck despite losing by Merrimack because Merrimack was not eligible in the tournament. Texas Southern became the first team to make a tournament with losing record to make a tournament after beating Glenbean State. And the Purdue Boilermakers won the Big Ten tournament champs. So I'm gonna go to Purdue. Memphis versus Florida Atlantic. Surprisingly, Florida Atlantic makes it this year to earn the ranked team. Surprisingly, Florida Atlantics, Memphis won the upset Houston this far. So I'm gonna go. The Florida Atlantic will win over Memphis. So Memphis easily win in him. Taker. So we're gonna go Florida Atlantic. Duke versus Oral Roberts. I'm gonna take Duke will win. Tennessee and Louisiana. I'm gonna go Tennessee will win. And then next up we got Kentucky and Providence. I'm gonna sure we're gonna go Providence will lose to Kentucky. So I'm gonna go the Wildcats win this game. Kansas State versus Montana State. I'm gonna go Kansas State will win. I think Kansas State very good team right now, and the teams Kansas State is very surprisingly. I'm gonna take care of business. I'm gonna take Kansas State will win. Michigan State versus USC. Let me see the stats right there. They 67.4 and a 67.3. They're two opponent and point guards in the game. So I'm gonna take the Spartans win that one over USC. Marquette versus Vermont. Marquette makes his first Big East tournament champions. I'm gonna take the Marquette Golden Eagles win over Vermont. Purdue versus Fair Atlantic. I'm gonna go Boilermakers win that one. Duke will gonna be over Tennessee. Duke will win. This was the first year because of without Coach Shagan who will retirement. Right now the coach game will not be returned. Kentucky versus Kansas State. I'm gonna get Kansas State will wins. Marquette versus Michigan State. I'm gonna go Marquette will win over Michigan State. And we got this in Sweet 16 in the East region. We got Purdue versus Duke. I'm gonna go Duke will win, and Duke will win, and check the stats right there. 67.7 and then 63.9. Crazy there, and then Duke win the ACC tournament over Virginia and then yesterday. So I'm gonna go the Duke Blue Devils will win. Kansas State Market. I'm gonna go the Wildcats there and beat Golden Eagle. So the Kansas State will win this game there. I'm gonna go Kansas State will win this one. I'm gonna go the Wildcats win. Duke versus Kansas State. I'm gonna go Duke Blue Devils heading to the Final Four. So the matchup there. And finally in the West region, Kansas versus Howard. I'm gonna take it. Kansas will win. Arkansas versus Illinois. I'm gonna go Illinois. So no 8 did not win, made it. So let me go. Illinois will win. St. Mary's versus VCU. I'm gonna take St. Mary's will win. Iona and Yukon. I'm gonna upset there. I think Iona will go. Oh no. I'm gonna go Yukon there for their chance there. I think Yukon will win, and they right there. So I'm gonna go the Yukon will win. TCU versus the winner of Arizona State versus Nevada. I'm gonna upset Arizona State and Nevada there. I'm gonna first one. First one, I'm gonna go. Arizona State will beat Nevada, and I'm gonna beat TCU. I'm gonna move on there, and we're gonna move the team. Gonzaga versus Great Canyon. I'm gonna go Gonzaga will win this one. Northwestern and Boise State. I'm gonna go Northwestern will win. UCLA and UNC Asheville, and I'm gonna take UCLA. So, we got the second round matchup, Kansas and Illinois. I think Kansas will win over Illinois. I think Kansas was stronger each team. I'm gonna go to Kansas will win. St. Mary's versus Yukon. I think Yukon will win. I love Yukon. They're my and Huskies team. So I'm gonna go Yukon there. Arizona State, the winner, Gonzaga facing the winner of Arizona State or Nevada. I think I'm gonna go Bulldogs will win. Northwestern versus UCLA. I'm gonna go UCLA will win. So we get a round of 32 matchup between Kansas and Connecticut. I'm gonna go the Jayhawks win that one. I think Kansas will win this game. If you win the Kansas, which team will go? I'm gonna pick Kansas. Gonzaga versus UCLA, the rematch of the Final Four. This isn't the rematch, isn't. Let's check out the result. Gonzaga have 72 and 9, and UCLA have 60 and 3. It's not each other in the rematch of the Final Four since Jalen Suggs hit the game winner. I'm gonna go Gonzaga Bulldogs will move on to the Final Four. Elite 8. I think Gonzaga is right here in the team. I think Gonzaga is the stronger more than Kansas. Kansas versus Gonzaga. Check the stats right there. 67.9 and Gonzaga have 72.9. I'm gonna go to Jayhawks. We're heading to the Final Four. Here's my Final Four set. Arizona versus Duke. Houston versus Kansas. And my first team are going to Final Four. I'm gonna go the Wildcats and the Duke. I'm gonna go Wildcats. They're checking the stats. 1.5. That's stronger. I think Arizona will beat Duke. Let's go the Arizona win. And then Houston versus Kansas, battle number 1 seeds. Let's check the stats right there. 56.5, 67.9. Never seen this before. I'm gonna go to Jayhawks is heading to the national championship. And this is the national championship. Arizona versus Kansas. And your winner, I'm gonna go Kansas Jayhawks win the national title. And the score is return to score. Which going to score is, let me go, 87 to 75. 754 is losing score, bro, I think. And there he is. Boom! And you get luck if you save almost there. Alright, your bracket is almost safe if you go lock in, if you don't. So there you go, guys. If you can subscribe your video, if I forgot, if you could submit picks first and then let me lock in, we'll be right back. Alright, so unfortunately, the submit pick does not work due to the required password is not used. So I'm gonna end this video right now. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. We'll find out which team we're gonna do. If you don't not in or happen, if you subscribe your video, please do subscribe your video. Hopefully we'll be in here. So sign up and peace out. Bye.